Off the top of your head, what was Yugi's strongest monster? Ignoring the Egyptian god cards, the highest attack main deck monster is actually Valkyrion, the Magnet Warrior. But no one would blame you for thinking about the iconic Dark Magician. Although that is also wrong. Magician of Black Chaos and Blackluster Soldier are stronger, and it is a little odd that neither of them are Yugi's ace monster. If you count the fusion deck, the strongest monster is Dragon Master Knight, which uses Blackluster Soldier as fusion material. Here is where the conspiracy theory starts. Originally, Yugi's deck, and perhaps the entire Duel Monsters era of the anime, was supposed to be ritual-based. Following GX, each protagonist has a signature monster which embodies the era's summoning mechanic. Yusei has Stardust Dragon, Yuma has Utopia, Yuya has Odd Eyes Dragon, and Yusaku has Firewall Dragon. I would even argue that Jaden's elemental hero Neos is a stand-in for the fusion mechanic, as it is the linchpin fusion material in the later seasons. The Duel Monsters era is sort of the primordial Yu-Gi-Oh!, and summoning mechanics were not yet well defined. In both the manga and the Duelist Kingdom arc, you can just summon monsters from your hand, whenever. But circling back to the Blackluster Soldier, there is the foundation for a more refined summoning method with Blackluster Ritual. We see specific monsters for tributes and a ritual spell, but the feature from the manga I want to point out is the buildup and the esteem behind Blackluster Soldier, at least compared to the first instance of Dark Magician. Dark Magician was summoned, immediately killed by Blue Eyes White Dragon, and then Yugi wins with Exodia. Have you ever noticed how Blackluster Soldier has Blue Eyes stats, by the way? Sort of like there was the concept for the two cards being foils. In fact, if we look at the illegal Blackluster Soldier normal monster, and yes, this exists, it is a type and attribute shifted Blue Eyes White Dragon. The flavor text even explicitly puts them on the same level. Translated to, a powerful warrior with the same capabilities as the legendary Blue Eyes White Dragon. I find it a little poetic that only a warrior as strong as Blackluster Soldier can fuse with the ultimate dragon, in a manner which alludes to the Paladin of White Dragon, another ritual monster. There seems to be the foundation for a consistent through line, though maybe it was scrapped in development. But why would that be? There are a number of possible reasons, like how asymmetrical ace monsters between Yugi and Kaiba give Yugi a certain underdog appeal. I would like to point out that after the DM era, no other protagonist has a 3000 attack secondary ace monster, instead always fixated on the Dark Magician stats. Narrative reasons and popular appeal can definitely shape a story, but what about a symbolic reason? To perform a ritual summon, you have to sacrifice weaker monsters to bring out a more powerful monster. Compare this to the fusion summon, where the fusion materials metamorphose into an amalgam, but neither are destroyed. A fusion monster highlights cooperation and combined strength, which fits quite well with the themes of friendship and unity, which are embodied by Yugi and his squad. Compare that to the culling the wheat to achieve power, sacrificing others selfishly. That sounds like the defining feature of a villain to me, and Yami Yugi sort of fills that role. Perhaps the ritual and fusion mechanics were intended to show the duality of Yugimoto and Yami Yugi, but that is further speculation. What is apparent is how the embodiment of evil itself, Zork Necrophades, is portrayed as a ritual monster, and finds itself in the hands of the villain, Yami Bakura. All the evidence is circumstantial at best, but I would venture out on a limb to say that, at some point in development, ritual monsters were supposed to be the main summoning mechanic for the villains of the show. Then, at some point, it was reworked into the directionless hodgepodge of normal, inherent special, fusion, and ritual summon that was the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime.